open wide.
Ready?
Here comes your chunk of Trump.
It's my favorite food.
With your first bite, here's Mark Thompson.
I have a feeling it's going to be beautiful.
Donald Trump has picked another great American to populate his administration. He is picked for a key tax policy role. A consumer advocate who stands up every day and wonders what can be done to protect the average guy from the predatory nature of the IRS. I'm just kidding. He picked a lobbyist. He picked a lobbyist. Yeah, he picked a corporate lobbyist for this tax policy role. Ken Keyes is his name. And he has a client list, Ken Keyes does, that includes Microsoft, which, as you know, just Microsoft itself stands to benefit from the tax cut that's proposed by Donald Trump to the tune of $4 billion a year. That's just Microsoft, but that's his client. That's his corporate client because he's a lobbyist on behalf of Microsoft. So this corporate lobbyist and Republican donor will serve as the Assistant Secretary for Tax Policy at the Treasury Department. He is right now managing director of the Federal Policy Group, which is a lobbying firm. It was just hired last year by Microsoft. It's also, it names the Cruise Line International Association among its clients, the American Automotive Leasing Association, a lot of corporate interests. So if they succeed in lowering the corporate tax rate to 15%, I mean, Microsoft would get that $4 billion tax break, and this guy Keyes would have paid off for his clients in a big, big way. Lobby from the outside, then you make a huge donation. Now you're on the inside, and you can lead efforts to enact legislation to get your clients big breaks. That's exactly what the plan is. And so Ken Keyes will be the corporate lobbyist who occupies that tax role for Donald Trump. The other thing to note is that right after that New Orleans terror bombing, Donald Trump claimed that it was Biden's immigration and border policy that led to that terrorism. I noted this for you yesterday, but I think it worth noting again. The desire to jump in on every major awful event and blame the Democrats for it, or just politicize it at all, and it's an extraordinary thing. And it exists against a backdrop, when it comes to immigration, of the lowest immigration in 4 years. So when you look at the border, I mean, you can keep playing the hits, which is what they do, talking about the Democrats and their open border policy. But the reality is, this, quote, open border policy, we've got the lowest southern border immigration in 4 years. And of course, this guy was an American, born and raised in Texas. That's your chunk of Trump.
That's it for this edition.
Well, I really enjoyed it.
But make sure to join us again next time
I think you might want to listen. There's nothing wrong with listening.
for another chunk of Trump.
Hi, it's Mark, and I thought that was great. Hit the notification bell. You'll know whenever there's a new video being dropped, and please subscribe to our channel to help us save the universe.